What's up, Extra Butter listeners? On today's episode, we're moving into episode 2 of the Butter Boys Best of 2025 movie series. Moving into Roofman, the 2025 comedy drama based on a true story starring Channing Tatum about a prisoner escapee, a story that none of us were familiar with, and maybe one of us didn't even know watching the movie this was based on a true story or this is a true story. We get our boy Geese back, talk a little bit about football. I know we gave you guys more of a football update on the previous episode, and not much has happened since then, but get some Bears updates, playoff seedings, etc. Talk a little bit about college as well and how things have shaked up here as we move into the Final Four. In the new year, we've got some gears to grind. As always, we've got some Oscars to give out, and I did see a movie today that was not what was planned on my schedule, but things changed. Saw a different movie and want to talk to you a little bit more about it because it rocked. So, guys, we are live on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music every week with new content for you, and also always popping off on Instagram and X, the Everything app. Everything happens on X for movies to come, clips that roll out, release dates, you name it. We are on there. Drop us a follow. Give us some comments. Let us know what you want to see next. I think this series is going to bring a lot of fun into newer movies. So excited to talk to you guys about Roofman and what's to come over the next couple of weeks here. But guys, make sure you guys enjoy the episode. Watch before you listen. It's the Butter Boys Best of 2025. What can you ask for that would be better than this? Critter, as always, roll the tape.
Extra, extra butter on the corn for me. Extra, extra butter. I hope they don't charge a fee. But it won't matter anyway. I got a good movie to play. I'm gonna ask my friends to stay extra butter for me.
This is episode 38. The boys are all back together for the first time of the new year. Geese, we talked earlier this week about ball. Probably not a whole lot of football updates out of us, but didn't get a whole lot of Bears talk last week. So we'll pass it to you, kick things off. Welcome back.
Thank you. 49ers Bears, correct?
That would have been the most recent game, yep.
Yeah. I had zero doubt in my mind that Caleb was going to put us in a position to win. Shit happens. They had some, misalignment issues, cue issues, calling plays issues, but you get experience from there. Caleb Williams is number 9 on the all-time passer chart for Chicago Bears quarterbacks. Number 9.
What do you mean by passer chart?
Like out of all the Bears QBs, he is number 9 in passing yards.
He's already in the top 10 for career.
Yep, he's already in top 10 for career.
This is his second year.
Yeah, and Jay Cutler is at the top of that list with 23,000. So he needs 270 yards against the Lions to break 4,000 passing yards. It's a number. It'd be cool if he gets it. Guys are coming back. Burden's not hurt. I think we got like 4 questionable guys. So I think we beat the Lions. We might get bounced in the first round of the playoffs, but it's the experience that matters right now.
Yeah, you guys, because we're the battle for the 2 seed is us and you, and you're playing your guys and we're not. I don't know why.
That we're playing our guys.
I don't know why we're not. Is like
because you're not a serious football team.
Yeah, no, the defending champions are not a serious football team.
Not to us.
But they talked about it like multiple times. I don't know if I said this last week. I just kind of assumed we'd play our guys because they talk about how big that 2 seed is because you get 2 guaranteed home games.
Yep.
And then if you play the 1 seed, obviously you go on the road. Last year we were the 2 seed. Lions got beat, so we got 3 home games. But I just don't get – I get not playing like Lane Johnson. He hasn't played in a while. Come back from Liz Frank. Like rest some guys. I get that. Like push people back. Nakobe Dean. But I don't quite understand with the 2 seed on the line and the talk they've had about how important it would be to have 2 home games to then go out against Washington and bench their starters. Now I think we might have talked about this last week too, but or we talked about it on Xbox. I don't know. But when we played the Commanders 2 weeks ago, you had a fight break out guys get ejected. Dan Quinn's interview was, we see them again in very pissed off. We play them again in 2 weeks. I don't know if it's kind of a let's ensure there's nothing stupid that happens in this game and keep the guys healthy. I would like to win. I think we can still beat them with backups. I don't know if Mariota's playing or not. If he's not, and it's Josh Johnson, I think our backups could beat them. But yeah, I don't really quite understand why we're.
Unless you guys are dealing with like injuries, just nagging, nothing super serious.
Or
but
just you can't get through a game healthy.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
The
the
Packers.
difference between the 2 and the 3 is Green Bay or the Rams Niners. Like,
Yeah.
that's a big jump.
Yeah. I mean, the
So-
Packers, we talked about it last week, are the most limping in team. You'd
Right.
think, no disrespect to Green Bay, you'd think you'd want them now. Yeah, wheelchair. Yeah, you'd think you'd want that game. You'd think you'd want the 2 home games. It could be we like our odds against anybody. Who cares? Like, we've been there. We've beaten all these teams before. Seattle's really the only team that
right, and then health becomes a
Yeah.
important factor with that mindset. So
I don't think we've beaten the Seahawks since Russell Wilson got drafted. I think that's.
But
a
you
fact.
wouldn't. There'd be no way, I don't think, for you to play them.
For the NFC ship.
Yeah.
Barring if they lose on Sunday, they're the 5 seed, and the Niners
Right.
win the division and get the 1.
Right, but then you're either playing the 6 or the 7.
Yeah, 6-7.
Drop
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I-
2, 3, don't care. We're in the dance. The only way you can win the big one is getting in the dance, and we're there. So
yeah,
We're-
we're there.
And we're turning into the Green Bay Cowboys. No, yeah, Trayvon Diggs. I don't know.
Oh yeah. What'd
Dude,
you get him for?
they cut him.
Nothing. Waivers.
Pennies. Okay.
They waived him.
400 something grand for a game.
That's
do
the other
it.
guy that I don't think can cover, but he's really good at picking the ball off.
Same with Nashon Wright. Like that dude's coverage is
Like it gives me a
Dog
little bit of hope because with Keyshawn Nixon being our quote unquote 1, like if the pass rush doesn't get there, it's bad news bears. Keyshawn's going to get exposed, so he still might get exposed, but I don't know if they'll
Got a
keep him or
chance.
not. But I wouldn't mind keeping him. I know him and Micah are tight, and I think Micah even gave him one of his cars to drive around once he got into town.
That always,
Micah ain't driving because he's just got done with surgery.
it always
pick one, buddy.
Yeah.
It always feels better when you sign a guy when you've got players in your team who can vouch for him. Like Micah vouching for Trayvon Diggs is like probably one of the reasons they brought him in. CJ Gardner-Johnson, when he got waived from the Texans, like played for the Lions when Ben Johnson was there. Ben Johnson wouldn't have brought him in if he wasn't familiar with him. And
Right.
it's like when
And
you
he played
get
with Dennis Allen too. So they had a
Yeah, he was in New Orleans. Yeah, when you get guys that you have the locker room or the players, coaches, etc., that are they're like CJ's a big name, but he's also a risk. But when you have coaches that have had him, they obviously talked about it, and they're like, yeah, we can definitely bring him in. So I think,
helps when it's your last shot too. Like
yeah.
this is the lifeline, buddy. Like
No, I mean,
it doesn't work out here. Oh yeah, exactly. But you've been jumping around a lot.
I just like talking about guys who won a Super Bowl last year.
We got two or three guys with bowl rings on our team right now.
CJ,
And
Tooney.
then Tooney. I think there might be one more we brought in, but I can't for the life of me think of it. I know there's two.
Nobody else comes to mind. Swift didn't win a bowl with us.
Maybe I'm thinking Pro Bowler or something.
Yeah, Swift didn't win with us. Edwards did not win one in 2017, I don't think. I think I'm thinking of Kamu Grugier Hill. But
Very common name there.
yeah, Eastern Illinois Panther actually played with a buddy of mine that I used to work with. Said he saw him roundhouse kick a guy in the locker room at Eastern. So
That's lit.
that is athletic, is what that is. Yeah, Trav. We got 3 playoff teams here. What is there anything that we were excited about week 18, or just kind of let's wrap this thing up?
9 is healthy enough to play, so he's going to play.
Who are you playing?
We're playing Green Bay
Oh, okay.
at home. I don't know. I just hope I hope both teams have fun. Yeah.
Go
Really
sports. Go sports.
Yeah, I hope nobody gets hurt. That's the main thing. I'm excited for the playoffs. I think it's going to be a good mix of new blood in different spots.
Yeah.
My AFC team is the Patriots. My NFC team, Bucks or Panthers.
Oh.
You get some good odds.
Bears Patriots on the anniversary would be pretty electric.
Shocker, you want the Bears to go all the way.
Yeah. Homer.
Who am I? You know?
Yeah, I think
Guy sees talent.
AFC wise, if Baltimore gets in, they're going to make some noise. Buffalo will probably make some noise. I think the Chargers will get bounced. I think the Jags will probably get bounced. But I think the Jags
Might be sneaky.
I think the teams like the Jags, New England, like those two teams in particular, out of every team in the playoffs, feel like they're going to be around for a while.
Vrabel's going to have his team ready.
Yeah.
Sean Payton should have his team ready.
Yeah.
Those coaches that have been there in the AFC, I think, are the ones to look out for.
Yeah.
And they're the top two. One of those two teams is making the Super Bowl.
Denver or New England, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Rams are the team that, and I've said it a lot, feels like that's the team that feels the most dangerous. I know they just got beat by Atlanta, but Sean McVay, Matt Stafford, Adams is coming back. Puka's a freak. They can run the ball. Their defense is young. They've got the experience. They got the best coach probably in the league, outside of Nick Sirianni. But 5 years, 5 playoffs, 2 Super Bowls, 1 win. But who's counting? It's the Rams. The Rams are the scary team. And I also think, because there's been a lot of talk and a lot of stats on New England, their winning percentage of opponents is the lowest ever.
Yep.
On a playoff team. I don't care.
No, they're good.
At all. They are good. I remember the either Thursday night or Monday night game against the Giants recently, and I know they just beat the shit out of the Jets, but their defense just flies around, dude. Just hits people. Like old school football. Mike Vrabel's got the boys playing.
Diggs is refining his form too a little bit. A couple good catches last week.
Diggs and Christian Barmore are also facing domestic abuse charges.
Hey,
I asked my brother.
Some in the water.
Push those down the line.
I think
Worry about it February 10th.
They did.
Whatever it is.
One of their court appearances got postponed to after
I saw
season bullshit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here,
Barmore's
man.
first court appearance is 5 days after the Super Bowl, so they should be fine.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, Baltimore, I think, will probably beat Pittsburgh. I think DK just sailed that team off into the sunset by punching the fan.
He didn't really punch him though.
No,
I mean, like
hit him.
he wanted to.
He swung on him.
He definitely swung on him, but
I really want to know what that guy said.
he probably did just call him his name.
He lawyered up.
He had a
Do
whole
press
press
conferences,
conference,
yeah.
dude.
Well,
That dude's they're both assholes.
fun fact, I think I heard this on Pardon My Take. That fan, there's footage of him when DK was in Seattle.
Yep.
Chirping at him too. It's like there's more to that than
Security
history.
removed him in Seattle.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's had, he said he only called him by his name, but I would imagine over the years he's probably said some things that
Aren't on tape.
Warrant a swing. Yeah.
you feel big in the stands when the guy's on the field. You're not wanting to catch DK Metcalf in an alley. He will whoop that guy's ass.
I wouldn't want to
I
catch
hate
him
those
anywhere
games.
except on a football field. Like
It's like a double. It's a 50-50 way to look at it. Like, oh, they should know better. All this stuff. It's like these guys get motherfucked left and right for years and years and years. you can't have that false sense of security in the crowd and saying it to the guy's face. Like, that guy will beat your ass and you're copping out and just saying, no, I'm a fan. You can't, it's like, dude, if it's people like us walking the streets out of the bar like that, you're getting punched.
Yep.
So,
Have we ever had a brawl in the stands with football players?
I was about to say, good thing you said football players. Because I was about to say,
Basketball, yeah.
No, I know, but that's what I'm thinking about. Has football
They're
had
too
that
high.
moment?
Malice in the Palace.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think they're too.
There was a guy.
The walls are too high.
Those players would decimate.
There was a guy on Seattle. I don't think it was Michael Bennett, but it could have been. But in recent years, might have been an O-lineman. He was trying to climb the wall. He was going for it, and he got pulled back down. But he was going for it, and that would have been detrimental. Shout out who was the big three in Indiana on the Malice in the Palace? Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal, and was it Steven Jackson?
Yep.
Steven
I don't know if it was Jermaine O'Neal?
Yeah, he was on the team.
Yeah. Well,
Steven
I know he was
Jackson,
on the team. I didn't know if he was in there.
Steven Jackson landed the best punch in that fight. That guy tried to square him up. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Just gets popped. And then he came down to the court and threw a running punch at somebody. I think he missed, but
Imagine that connected.
what are you squaring up a professional athlete for? This guy's like a 5'8" fat white guy,
That dude just needs
50
momentum at
years
that
old.
point.
Like, what are you doing?
5 years deep.
You got to shoot the double.
It's like he's a basketball player. No, he's a professional athlete, dude. This guy's
That classic saying,
He's a professional athlete.
your mouth is writing checks your body can't cash.
I will say though, on the same topic, like, you got to respect him squaring him up.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't just run away. It's like,
there's only one way.
He had some of this to help him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
little liquid courage there, and he got dropped. So funny. That was That's
an all-time story for that guy too, if you think about it. Like
that is an all-time sports moment for me ever. That was a electric factory. We'll never see that again, I don't think.
No.
I mean, Ron Artest climbed those bleachers, chased like those.
Just
Meta world peace.
Metal
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Yeah, I think he changed it again.
He's back to Ron Artest, I think now.
Is he?
I don't know, dude.
He changed it to the Panda's friend when he played in China. And then right now in 2020, it's Meta Sandiford Artest. So the Panda's friend, I forgot about that.
Like,
Was
dude,
a
if Facebook didn't hijack that, like, Meta, that's a pretty cool name.
Yeah. But yeah, football playoffs around the corner. Should be talking about that next pod. The brackets will be done, so we'll be able to talk about that a little bit more. We said on the F1 pod the TD parlay was going to be posted on Instagram story because the odds were not posted, forgetting that we had another pod to do this week. Gentlemen, we are 0 for a lifetime. We've got 1 week to figure this thing out. Can we get a winner?
Still do a little Super Bowl parlay and playoff parlay.
Yeah, we can. Still
we got time.
We're not
got
there
time.
yet.
Regular season is ending.
Regular season.
We need a win. Can we get a 4-leg touchdown parlay week 18 between Saturday and Sunday that is going to cash? Go with your guy. Not a homer pick, just a guy. I don't need the homer pick. When has it ever worked out for us?
I'll go first.
Week 1.
Nice.
Off to the sunset he goes. Give me Taysom Hill with a tutty.
Oh,
I might just change my pick to just throw it.
It's not that. At plus 200. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Who are they playing?
Falcons.
Yeah.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Dude, that's the thing. Like there's half the
Don't
games,
try
there's
to
like
sell
no
me
odds.
on it.
Like, that's a guy that you're like, okay, kids, heat check, Taysom Hill, I see it. We haven't won all year.
It doesn't matter at this point. Fuck you, what?
Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Tyler Algier on that list, and You're scrolling to Taysom
Oh
Hill.
wait, is that?
I got Taysom Hill at plus.
Usually we go for if I went for Bijan, I'd probably lose.
Yeah,
Yeah, true. You know what?
that's a
Fuck
good
it.
point.
I'll go next. I'm just going with the trust tree guy. Always does well against his division. Saturday, first game of the weekend. Give me Big Mike Evans plus 155.
Love that.
They are a team that will throw the ball from the half-inch line to Mike Evans.
I want us to have two of them done on Saturday. Give me Charbonnet.
Love that pick. That guy's a touchdown machine. Probably
That game's going to be high scoring.
That guy's a touchdown machine until we finally bet on him, and then he'll probably
Yeah.
Mike Evans.
All right, Geese, what bear are you picking?
Jacoby Myers.
Oh man, Jacoby Myers cost me like $1,200 last Sunday. I had him on like 4 parlays as the final leg, and just
They're playing the Titans. You got to think. You got to think.
I love the pick. I'm addicted. It's kind of like Nico Collins. I'm addicted to betting on Jacoby Myers the same as I am as Nico Collins. And Jacoby was on a touchdown run for a while in the last couple of weeks. He's just been selling me down the river, but I believe in that guy. Plus 115, so he is the most likely to score according to Vegas. That's a plus 37.59 parlay to round out the year.
Taysom is way down the list.
Yeah, Taysom was, I like the pick as a heat check.
Yeah.
Heat check. You got to be out to check it.
We ain't got no heat.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I got a 25.
I got heat.
I know the problem.
You guys don't.
We ain't got no gas in it.
I got a $25 free bet I'll throw on that. That's going to be 25 to win 939.92. Not bad. Right around $1,000 there. We can find a way to find the end zone, but we'll find out on my pick and Trav's pick if we can get to Sunday or not. That would at least build some suspense that we can get to Sunday. Last time I did
and a cash out opportunity.
Speaking of Sunday,
The start of the Taysom Hill game.
you can't cash out free bets, so I'm fucking locked. Can't do it.
I can't gamble in Minnesota. So
last time we did something like this, besides I think Christmas, we got screwed the day before. I don't remember, not Christmas, but we had another time like this. But when I did it last, I picked a guy similar to Zach Charbonnet. I did the London game with the Dolphins, a touchdown machine, Devon Achane, who got stuffed at the 1 yard line about 4 or 5 times.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, Charbs can find a way to get in there. But yeah,
There's also a CD Lamb game too. I can't remember who had him. Was it you?
Yeah, the Giants.
He had like 100
Giants.
yards.
We went to
It was like
overtime
50
and
to
everything,
50.
and we're like, we're
Yeah.
still alive. He keeps getting fed and nowhere near the end.
Russell
zone to get
Wilson
fed.
throws for 480 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime we got a guy who's going to have record-setting single-game yards and not find the end zone. But I like that one. But football wrapping up here. Brief touch on college. Fun Final Four. I feel like we've got a full no Oregon maybe the only one that you could say is like
They haven't won it, so
no. But
they've
I'm
been
just
there.
saying
Yeah.
4 teams that are not
Who
traditional.
do we have right now? I don't really follow college.
Indiana,
Yep.
Ole Miss, Miami, and Oregon are the Final Four. Alabama lost. Georgia lost.
Ohio State
lost.
What are the next games?
Also, don't appreciate the Miami shit talking because we never, as fans, have ever said we need to go over Miami.
All of you as fans.
Literally everything I've seen is everybody was mad about Alabama getting in over us,
It'll
not
be,
Miami. And Miami thinks that we do hate them, but it's not. We never
We never told them.
Yeah, it's not like no. The argument was never Miami over Notre Dame. It was in Miami's eyes, but
Thursday, Friday, Geese. Miami plays Ole Miss on Thursday, and then Indiana plays Oregon on Friday.
Okay.
So the release of this pod, we will have the Indiana game. Indiana is a fucking wagon. Kurt Signetti is a dog. Those two teams matching up again. 2 of the biggest motherfuckers in college sports, Dan Lanning and Kurt Signetti. I believe they played at Oregon this year, and Indiana won by 10.
yep.
So that will be a good one. I think Indiana's going to walk them right out of the stadium, but we'll see. And then I think Miami's legit. I think Miami is as legit as it gets. They had the losses. They had the questionable, the turmoil of who should be in and who shouldn't. Ohio State was a good football team.
Yeah, wasn't their day.
No, they couldn't block anybody. They're getting
It always happens with the Ryan Day coached Ohio State team where there's like a game each year they're just not prepared, and you're like, what? You have literally all the talent you could ever have, and they're not ready to play.
Pick six really helps with that too.
I think right now, the 2 years we've had the college football playoff, the teams that had to bye are 1-7.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Indiana beating Alabama by a billion yesterday. Yeah. But yeah, 1-7. Georgia lost. Ohio State lost. Texas Tech looked horrible. And then Kurt, you knew out of all the teams, Kurt was going to have the boys ready to go. So, college football playoff coming to an end next week. Talk about what the Final Four looked like, and we'll have the national championship stage set. Gears to grind, gentlemen. I did not have one last week. I do have one this week. I don't know who wants to start. Mine's not very long.
I'll go.
We'll let Geese take it here.
I had a laundry list of gears to grind coming into this pod. And some of them I've kind of got over, I'm over them already just from like it being a whole week. The worst part of my vacation, I had 4 days in Illinois where I didn't see the sun. We always bitch about people or, things that are easily bitch about. Dude, Central Illinois weather is fucking terrible. And, awful, no good, had a bad day. You wonder why they're all depressed and drinking out there. There's no sun.
It's winter, Geese.
No.
What'd they say when you moved out here? You like snow?
Yeah,
like
pretty
cold.
much. Yeah. You get all the snow up in Denver? No, motherfucker. We got 70-degree days during Christmas at the end of December, which is unheard of. But
shit ton of sun.
Yeah, my gear is on Illinois weather. It was sucked the life out of you.
What'd you expect, though?
I didn't really think about it until I was subjected to it.
That cold
it was just
infiltrates
fucking windy.
your body.
Yeah. I didn't miss it. You live along the pond there in Milwaukee and everything, and like you get used to it over time. But coming from a place that has actual good weather to, Peoria, Illinois is shocking.
Well, and you probably already said it, but like going there, not only from here and the weather we've had, but going from Florida there.
Yeah. Too. Yeah, no, put that on top of the pile right there, dude. I went we're doing it next year. Next year we're flipping them. Next year we are flipping them. I was sitting poolside for 3 days, getting drunk. Just absolute beauty of a trip.
Just booked my trip to Florida yesterday.
And then
2 days ago.
Yeah, and then went to Illinois where it was windy, rainy, and fucking cold. With no sun the entire time. God.
Yeah, but I heard you got a chance to sit down with one of our biggest fans, my old man.
Oh yeah. Marty hit me up before I went home. He's like, "Hey man, you let me know when you're in town. I'll take care of you." I said, "Okay."
What is that accent?
My dad sounds what? Big Dom. My dad.
So I was like, every time I go home, I typically go 2 places. One of those is Corey's, the Euro place in Washington. And the second one is a Germantown Grill.
Hold on.
Yeah, I knew there's a lot of Coors.
You did that on purpose. I was like, why would you go there?
No, it's a authentic Euro place. My dad always took me
talking about it. Yep.
Right, you go to the Washington Town Square, you take a right. Mm-hmm. And under the bridge and through the woods, Corey's is right there.
That is just a wild
go-to.
That's
because
I've never gone
you
there.
can never get a good fucking Euro You go to the food trucks, you go to Garbanzo's, like it just fucking sucks.
Just
You
don't
go to
get
that
Euros.
place.
I guess, yeah, I've
No,
never like
that's
thought
the
like
Euro
I need an
again.
authentic Euro.
Yeah, I'm
dude,
just
I
feeling
fucking-
a Euro right now.
I love Euros. They're so good.
I like Euros too. We have a place by our new place here that's called the Eurotown Grill.
I have to check it out.
And we ordered. My wife ordered there the other day and like took a couple bites. It was fire.
I'm
It's a
pumped
small place with like 4 tables.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's all you need.
Yep.
And then Germantown Grill for their buffalo chicken sandwich.
Yep.
So I went to the grill for lunch, and then I went back there to get drunk. And that's when Marty and Brad showed up. And then RP and Mackenzie showed up. And then I had Scotty, Lexi, Lawson, and Finney holding it down.
Yeah.
We fucking cleaned up shop. Went back to Scotty's place. Had a little nightcap. Saw Steph. I saw everyone I need to see.
Yep.
If you watch this and I didn't see you, no offense.
It is always nice. Like I feel like when we go home, the last day is when you try to fit all the like people you haven't seen. That's like, hey, it's not family. It's not. Just get the people that you actually want to see when you're home.
I made it to family Christmas the first time in like I don't know 3 years. Had it at the funeral home.
Life.
I wasn't there for Christmas Eve.
Okay.
We do it on Christmas Eve. We were in Florida for that, but they did watch it.
Yep. No, well, my gear to grind, guys, happened about an hour before the podcast tonight.
Fresh.
The Bush Light camo cans, the special can that you hunt for in the 30 racks. If you get a golden ticket out of a Wonka bar, you're going to the chocolate factory. I got the case today. My wife and I are doing inspired by Dry January, but starting Sunday, like a 30-day, no alcohol, like, reset the year, typical New Year stuff. So I'm like, I'll get some beers, wrap up this weekend here. So I didn't know what I was going to get. I saw that Bush had the camo cans with the every year they change the color. The golden can, this year's an orange can, but it's like the camo cans. And then if you find the golden ticket, essentially, you win a prize. That is not true. If you get the can, if you find the golden ticket, quote unquote,
drink more Ovaltine,
you then get an opportunity to enter to win something. You don't win shit. That I thought and maybe that used to be different, but now it's
it's 2-tier bullshit.
You can enter to win. It's like if I find the can, I should win something. Like
you should just get another 30 rack. You get the can, you get a free 30 on the company.
It could even be a boat.
Yeah, you know how much is one of those. We'll take the box. It just baffled me. I'm like, oh shit! Like, oh, they got the the find the can. I'll buy it.
It's all
whatever.
scam nowadays. Same thing with Monopoly at McDonald's. Like, just because you get all that doesn't mean you win it. Like, you get put into a raffle to
it's
get a prize. It's worthless. We used to have integrity.
If you get the golden ticket, you're going to the chocolate factory.
Yeah.
Why
Dude,
would you change that?
Why not just you get the golden can and you get a tour of the Bush Brewery?
How
right up the street from me.
How lame would that movie be if we get to the point where we get a new Willy Wonka and there's like 50 kids that get golden tickets, but only 4 of them are getting the trip. Like let's modernize.
They spend 30 minutes trying to scan the QR code, log in.
Yeah.
We have not. I don't think we've had a movie in a long time for like cultural occurrences and things like trying to log in. And, do the QR code and
10 of
get
the kids,
the app and all
10 of
that
the kids
shit.
don't. 10 of the kids don't ever actually even enter because they can't figure out how to.
Fuck this.
Yeah, like that movie would stink. So I just don't agree, man. I wanted to, and again was
That's
like,
a good gear.
did I get the can? No, I didn't get the can. But if I did, there's no excitement anymore. Like it's not even. I'm out on.
Wait, you didn't get the can?
No, it's literally like finding the golden ticket. Like they're not in every case.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought you
buy
got
10,
the
30
can
racks
and
not find the can.
Got
But
it.
if you
Okay.
do find it, you don't win shit. You get a chance to enter to win something. So
Capitalism, baby.
don't love it. Didn't love it. Rocking the Bush Latte hat for those that watch the video, but
I would laugh. Here's a Bush Latte hat, and it's the same one you have on. They send it with it as a
Oh yeah.
consolation prize.
Hey, we saw your podcast. You had some good thoughts.
Here's another hat.
here's a hat that you already have.
I don't
You
have
need
a
to
gear.
delete your video. We are not associated with Extra
Yeah.
Butter. What's up?
Yeah.
I don't have a gear.
Well, why-de freaking die?
Kurt got nothing. We can move into the good stuff. Get the Oscars rolling. For those that didn't have a gear, do you got an Oscar this week? I know the three of us talked a couple days ago, but I did also got an Oscar today. So both of mine came from today.
Mine
Yeah.
also kind of kicked it.
Yeah.
Shout out people being polite and the Oscar going to them at the gym and washing their stuff.
Gym
Going
etiquette.
back gym etiquette is huge.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, there's a lot of people in there today. I mean, it's January,
Yeah.
January 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
Busy.
All the
a lot of
cockroaches
lot
coming
of
out of the
people in there.
woodwork.
But was
Been
very
there.
good. It was like twice as busy as normal. Didn't have any issues.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
I will. I'll give mine. My wife and I went to a movie today at the other AMC that is not my home base, but went to the other one. Little different setup for snacks and popcorn and stuff. You got to order everything over the counter. You can't just go snag your bucket like you can at my place. But because
you
of
can
that,
do that at yours?
yeah, mine. There's just buckets of popcorn sitting there. Unless you want to order something different, you just grab it.
Oh.
And you do
I
it.
have over-the-counter experience. That's
Yeah, it's more expedited. Like if you don't want like a hot dog or nachos or specialty something, like you can just grab a bucket and keep going.
I don't know why they just don't do that normally.
Well, this one is also massive. Like
yeah.
it's like the biggest one in our area, so makes sense. But it's convenience. But because we didn't go there, and I had to go to the counter, they've got something that they probably have at the other one I go to, but I just never noticed it. But they've got like the popcorn, it's like when you're looking at the ice cream somewhere and you can pick your flavor. It's like they've got the popcorn kind of silos, and I got the gourmet cheddar popcorn today.
Ooh.
Switch it up. Yeah. That popcorn rocks.
My AMC sucks.
Oscar TV gourmet cheddar popcorn.
I'm moving.
And a special shout out to the couple pieces of caramel that fell into the cheddar that I got.
Oh,
Yeah, I should have. Next time I might have to ask them if I can do a half and half, like the Chicago
half and
style.
half is the way to go.
Yeah,
And it's one of those snacks where like you're just fully expecting your fingers to be cooked,
yeah, oh yeah.
and you're like, whatever.
That's
just
when
gonna
you
keep going.
save it up
Your
like a
fingers are-
rat.
It's like when you
Yeah.
eat Cheetos, you're just like, you know what you signed up for. Takis,
Yep.
cheddar popcorn, same deal. But yeah, the AMC gourmet cheddar popcorn is legit. If you get an opportunity at your local AMC to try it, it is a good mix up from your traditional popcorn. Crit Geese, you got an Oscar for
Oh,
us?
sorry, I spaced out there.
Guys,
My
still thinking about
Oscar.
Illinois weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking about cheddar popcorn. My Oscar goes to me.
Oh my god!
I forgot. Now, hear me out.
I feel like I did give myself one, so I'm not going to talk too much shit.
I forgot about a gift card that I had from November of 2024.
That's who the Oscar should go to. Whoever
Got-
gave you that.
Got brand new AirPods today, boys. Needed them.
That's an expensive gift card.
It was. I shout out to whoever gave me that.
How do you not know you have a gift card with enough money to get AirPods?
Well, you get all the gift card. It was at like probably Christmas or something, and I just put it in the pile, and then that pile got.
I know, but like a
by another
$25
pile.
gift card is different than a
Well, it's not like I don't think I ever looked at it. I just thought it was assumed $25
yeah.
max, and then just threw it in. It got shoved in my drawer, and then I had a bunch of work gift cards, and my sister was going to call the whatever bank it was to validate all all the balances for me. While I'm looking for those, I find this one doesn't lose any value or anything after like a certain amount of like unuse. So I was at work today, and I've been rocking one AirPod for about a year plus.
Oh,
I'm doing that currently.
And it would
did you
die.
lose it or break it?
I lost it. It fell out somewhere.
Mine just needs a new earpiece. My earpiece broke. I just got to get another, which I have in my house somewhere. I just don't know.
So it would get down to 75% battery and then die. And so I had the gift card. I said, "Fuck this," and tried to do it online. Gift card didn't work. Of course, went to Walmart where it had 30% off, out of stock. I get back home. I'm like, "Oh, Target." Try to get same day delivery. Gift card doesn't work. Drove to Target. I had 3 left. So
There's always one place.
I didn't trust Amazon. Was not trusting Amazon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's a little conceited.
Oscar shouldn't go to you. It goes to whoever got you that gift card.
That is a crazy.
Fair point.
That is a crazy Oscar. That is a crazy.
I mean,
Shout out to me for finding it.
For forgetting something and finding it.
Hear me out, and then your story did not
well,
justify the Oscar going to you.
it's Christmas, New Year, you know.
So it should not go to you. We should be giving this to somebody else. But that's fine. Good for
I'll
you.
give it to the person who gave me that gift card. I don't know who that
Nope,
was.
good for you. Good Oscar.
The fact that you don't know who it was, too.
How would I know who it was?
It paid for the whole thing or just a chunk?
It was $150.
That's a
And I got the AirPods for $100. So
we can
Over half of it. Nice.
yeah. So I got that for a meal sometime. But it's just like,
Yeah, good for you.
there's no name on it. It says Alex Kiesler, 150 bones.
You probably
on the
got it
back.
for yourself.
No,
Little surprise for
that's all it said.
It just says Alex. It doesn't say your last
Yeah.
name.
Can't tell. You
How
need to
do
go
you
to
not
every.
see
You
that
need to
number
bring
on
that.
there?
You need
The
to
dude
bring
thinks
that
it's
to every
all-
Christmas.
Yeah, I
25
know, but
bucks.
okay, but this was a year ago.
Bring it to every Christmas and match the handwriting. Do some investigative work.
We need to know who gave you that gift card.
It's probably someone from work.
150 from work.
I don't know.
Ain't bad.
I didn't get anybody from work. Shit.
Maybe not even 15.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea.
All right.
Well, Oscar to you.
Well, does your Oscar go to yourself?
I found it. Oscars for finding a gift card that had a ton of money on it. This has more money on it than probably any bet that I've made this year. Like, that's how bad it's been. And
Hey, you should put the remainder of that.
I should have put it in
on
fucking
parlay.
savings a year ago, and I would have had more money.
Plug those digits into DraftKings. See if it'll.
Yeah. Dude, do you think that would work?
No.
No.
If you hooked up your gift card to it? They should allow that. I mean, if we're talking about exploiting people, allowing you to plug in a gift card would be pretty sweet.
I don't think, but it would be interesting to try.
I mean,
somebody paid for it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Crit, round us out here. Give yourself an Oscar too.
I completely forgot about it, but I had one in the holster from our Dad Snacks episode 2 episodes ago. Fiesta dip. I know Brennan knows what I'm talking about.
Brad's favorite dip is what we called that in my house.
Mine too.
Yeah.
I have learned from your brother that I think, what does he do? Throw some jalapenos in that too, and like he spruces it up.
That guy is the kitchen. Whatever he adds is the best thing that's ever been added. It's the dishes, you know.
I haven't tried. I think it was jalapenos, but I haven't tried that. But yeah, sprinkle some like Mexican cheese or whatever. Honestly, whatever cheese really in there. You got yourself a good snack.
That ranch powder packet. Oh, fine. That's a good dip. That is a good dip. Yeah, Bradley's favorite dip was what that was called, and now I realize as I'm older that when I tried to make it, it's not that difficult, but very
Just get you some sour cream. If you want to be healthy, throw it in some Greek yogurt. I've done that. Can't tell a difference.
yeah. Good Oscars, guys. I saw a movie today, as mentioned before. Fun married story. I had a movie booked today to go see Anaconda.
Anaconda.
And my wife did not work today, which I thought she was. So she said, "Oh, you're going? Like, can I go?" I said, "Sure." That later turned into we went to Housemaid, not Anaconda.
Ooh.
So did not see the movie I booked. We went to Housemaid, a book that she has read. I obviously have not. Went in blind. Awesome, awesome movie. I think, and
I hear there's some good scenes in that one.
I was telling you guys before the pod, I want to start this year rating every movie on Letterboxd as opposed to just what I see in theaters. The highest rating I've ever given a movie. There's two movies I've given 4 stars to. One was K-pop. The other one was Predator Badlands. Got a 4.5, highest rating I've ever given. But only 2 movies have met the 4-star threshold, not threshold. I gave Housemaid a 4-star. It was 1,000 times better Gone Girl. The plot twists. Now, the movie on Letterboxd averages a 3.1, and I would imagine that's from the book readers for, like it not being exactly the same and something different. Also, the other reason I thought was there's just Sydney Sweeney haters, which I think myself on record was a big anti-Sweeney guy until I finally went to a screen unseen and she was in it. She's getting shit on for the movie about not being able to act. Completely disagree. Thought she was awesome. I think her kind of nonchalantness, because people are like, oh, she doesn't even care to act, like about all this shit's like, I think that is kind of a style you don't get a lot, and I think that works. And I think in this role it definitely worked. I can read my review verbatim just to give you an idea, but I don't think I can find it. But I do have the cast pulled up of Housemaid. But the main 3 characters, Sydney Sweeney, Brandon Sklenar, and Amanda Seyfried. Bravo to those 3. I thought they all 3 were unbelievable. The ending of it was electric, like very, very high energy. Good plot twists in this movie. Good perspective. Gave you kind of a not exactly like Weapons, and I know hopefully we'll get that movie on the wheel so we can talk about it, but a very similar. We're getting to see the story, and we're getting involved with different people at different times of what the background was. That you got to see, some good cleavage in there. I think you mentioned that, but it's not like overdone where it's like, oh, this is just people are coming to see Sydney's cannons. Like you do, but it's not like blown out.
Tastefully done.
Yeah, like she was great, he was great, Seafred was great, very cool. I think if you haven't read the book, I think any movie that if you read the book and you see the movie, you're always going to have a little bit different taste of it. For me, going in blind, had an assumption of what the Housemaid was going to be about. Essentially, Sweeney gets hired to be the housemaid of this rich family, and then it's a roller coaster of events. The twist.
I might go see this. This is I'm
the psychological thrillers are. It's a movie like my wife, if she didn't read the book, never would have gone to see it. Not into that kind of movie. I assumed based on it being a book that it was going to be more of like your love story, even though I kind of saw the trailer and stuff. Like I knew it wasn't, but I didn't really know what to expect. But the twists, they did a very good job.
I just remember Lexi talking about it when she read it.
Yeah, yeah, they did a good job. It's a good movie. It's like I mean, a 4 stars for me is. I did tell her like nothing's getting a 5. I didn't review F1. I definitely could because we just watched it. That would get a 5 for me. Sinners would get a 5 from me. Like there have been movies I saw prior to starting to do Letterboxd I probably would have given 5 stars to. So very hard to do. 5 stars is definitely personal preference, but for not knowing and walking into a movie I did not like, I knew I was going to see it because of her. I thought I was going to go see Anaconda today. Didn't. Saw Housemaid, 4 stars on Letterboxd. Good movie.
Here's a question for. I know we already did the category book versus movie. Do you think the main reason that people who then watch the movie after reading the book don't like it is not only like scene by scene, like, oh, this is exactly how it happens in the book, but like if you're a visual reader, like you have to picture out the scenes and everything.
Right, exactly.
Like the character in your head is not the same. The scene,
And
the
voice
how the
in your
house
head
looks
is not the same.
Like I feel like that's part of why those get such a bad rap, and I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want them to do?
So
They can't
and
match what you
it's
think.
Hollywood, right? So like Amanda Seyfried's character, she's a obviously petite actress, been around for a long time. In the book, like because of some of the shit going on, she starts to gain weight. So like she's getting to be a little bit of a bigger girl, and you're not going to do that in Hollywood. Like in the story of how they portrayed the guy and why he was into her, like it made sense for her to look the way she did to me.
Right.
But like those subtle differences, like, yeah, she's not a big girl. She would, but like,
and if you did the whole book, it would be like a full series. You'd have to do a series of it, not just a movie. So,
and I
don't
think
know.
Gotta adapt it.
Based on what my wife said, it was, I mean, for the most part, outside of some of the character features, like pretty on par. They changed a little bit of the ending to make it more, dramatic. But a really, really good movie. Really good movie. So would recommend. Don't have not a movie you have to see in theaters by any means. Definitely one you could wait to come out on streaming. I think it's going to be on Apple TV soon. They're already promoting it. You can like pre-order it or whatever, but very, very good movie. Good plot twist. Comparative to Gone Girl, like a plot that you feel like you've seen, but they do it in the way they let it unfold. It definitely got me. So, yeah, would recommend Housemaid. Those three, the main 3 actors, actresses, I thought did an incredible job. So shout out to them. And it wasn't the author that typically she reads. Colleen Hoover is the big girl book person. This was not her. Those are a lot of the other books that my wife and her friends read. So I thought it was a Colleen Hoover book. It was not, and you could tell because it was not a love story, kind of, but not really. The love story aspect was involved. Not a love story.
I have to go see that.
Housemaid, good movie. I'm also etched into the Screen Unseen this upcoming Monday. Scream Unseen, actually. So I just saw Scream Unseen. Wasn't in love with it. Really hoping to bounce back this upcoming week. Good scary movies. And I also wrote down, almost forgot about this. So we already talked about this, but Scream 7, that franchise has done a really good job. Michael, I think Geese or somebody's talked about this. They're doing an Elvis movie or a Springsteen or those type of movies on Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah. Yep. I talked about that this summer, yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. And then the one I didn't know, but I thought, Trav, I thought you maybe mentioned this. Got the preview for the November 2026 new Hunger Games movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I talked about it.
That was probably me.
I was going to say, somebody definitely mentioned it. I saw the trailer today. It looks really
fucking
that
good,
movie,
dude.
I told Chels, I'm like, that movie is going to be extremely popular. That series is popular.
That book is phenomenal.
So they do have a book. It is based on a book.
It came out last year, I think.
Okay.
And it follows Haymitch, who is the mentor to Katniss. So it follows his games.
It didn't look like she was in it based on the preview.
She's not born yet. No.
Okay. So it's a precursor.
A prequel to everything that happened by about, I think it's like 20 or 30 years. Maybe 40.
It's sick.
It looks very good.
I got to rewatch those.
a lot of trailers look good and the movie stinks. So hopefully not, but that'll be a very
Yeah, that the main character is from I think it's a Netflix series where it's like a murder mystery type deal, and he was really good in that. So really pumped to see him in this.
Yeah, it looked awesome. So now again, it's like we talk pre-pod movies get pumped for. It's not coming out to the end of the year, but I was happy to see it because some of the trailers were not very good. Before getting into the movie, another trailer I saw when I saw SpongeBob. It's a movie called Goat. Have you guys seen anything about this? So it's an animated movie.
Unless you're talking about me.
Stephen Curry is part of the production team.
Okay.
So Goat, it's a basketball movie.
I did see that when I went to Avatar.
Yeah, and the main character is a goat trying to get into the professional animal basketball league. Saw the little
I did see this one. I did see
it. It looks pretty cool. The animation's a little weird.
It's like it's the same animation they use for, I believe, K-pop and Into the Spider-Verse.
It's the same production team.
Yeah.
So like
to me, I do like it. It's a little jittery sometimes.
Yes, that's my only issue with it, but it looks good.
Like I'm invested in some
Stranger Things people.
Really?
Yeah, they're finally off their contract now that they're done with the show.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't look at the cast, but Steph Curry obviously being involved. The guy, the best athletes end up doing things like where they're just involved in so much stuff.
Yeah, Nick Kroll might probably be a funny character if I had to guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the goat is another one I want to see. There's some good animated movies coming out. We saw most of the previews for SpongeBob were animated movies. So, but without further ado, episode 2 of our Butter Boys Best of 2025 movie series, going to Roofman, 2025 comedy drama based on true events, based on a true story starring Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst, Peter Dinklage, and some others that were recognizable throughout the movie. Talking about Oscars, I know we mentioned F1 shortlisted for 5 awards, Roofman shortlisted for none at this current time. So you could call it a miss on us, or you could just say none of us had seen it. We all wanted to watch it. Put it on the wheel. So Roofman episode 2, best of 2025. Trav, snapshot about the movie.
Yeah, what a wild movie. I wanted to watch this when it first came out, or at least I think I saw the trailer. I think we saw the trailer at F1 maybe, or it was before then. I forget when this movie came out, but you gotta love Channing Tatum. But Roofman's about what is it, Jeffrey Manchester?
Yeah.
What a story. I mean, you come from military and you're just down and out, can't get a job. You just really start to feel for the guy. And then he starts robbing not convenience stores, but fast food restaurants.
McDonald's, yeah.
McDonald's. I mean, we're talking 40 of them. We're not talking a couple of them. We're talking 40. And gets sent to, which I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought this is like going to be part of the movie where he doesn't go to prison. I didn't look up any bit of the story before that. He ends up going to prison, escapes. I mean, anybody escaping prison, holy shit. On his way out, tucks himself away in a little Toys R Us, and the rest is quite a little love story, but you just know he's going to get caught in the end. So based on a true story is wild. I'm a sucker for based on a true story because I put myself in these people's shoes like, this actually happened. This is a little bit of a dramatization, but I looked it up. It's pretty damn close to what happened. So
Yeah.
You just mentioned, Brendan, there's no real awards for this one. Anything really looking?
Not yet. It's not shortlisted for anything, but I don't know. I mean, I thought about watching when I was watching it, and I might have said this earlier before pod too, but I feel like a lot of based on a true story movies don't win that many awards.
Yeah, it was low budget, 15 mil. I mean, it's low nowadays. I don't think they really needed to do.
We don't even have to talk about inflation.
Yeah, right. I mean, the production was good. The story was good. Really good adaptation to a true story, but Geese, now that you're back, let's hear your thoughts on Roofman.
I had no idea this is based on a true story.
Until right now?
Until I got done with the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I saw one trailer from it. Probably wasn't paying attention if they even said it in that trailer.
They say it in the first scene of the movie.
Just
They
missed that.
I think it says it doesn't say what I thought was unique before. I don't want to cut you off, but
no, you're good.
What's unique about it is most of these movies say based on a true story. This one said this is a true story.
This is a true story.
Yeah. So going through this whole movie, I'm just like, there's no fucking way that happens. Like, there's no fucking way this works. I was like, what are we fucking doing here? In credits, he's still in prison, got out 3 times, out in 2036. I was just like, what the holy shit?
Yeah.
Incredible story. I got some gripes.
Okay.
1, this is a fucking slow burner of a movie, man. I mean,
yeah.
I was getting bored during it. It was just so drawn out, and I understand that we're focusing on more of the connections that he was making and everything. I got bored until like the last 45 minutes.
Do you think it would have changed if you would have known as true story?
I think so, because I got a greater appreciation once I found out it was a true story. I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. Second thing I didn't like is the way they tried to make it a comedy. It just like, if it's based on a true story, I don't think we need to add the comedy portion of it. Like, I feel like that's altering what the actual.
Do you think it would have been better being a drama and like add a little bit of a?
Yes, I think a better drama. Like, I think keep Channing Tatum, dude. I thought he did a great job showing emotion, like really seeing it in his eyes. And I feel like they tried to highlight that. So keep him there. I just like make him get grunged up and it's like they tried to make it fun because it's in Toys R Us. But he was actually like really fucking roughing it out. And I think that would have done better for this type of story. I just didn't think it had to be remove comedy from it. I think it's a better movie. You can keep all the characters the same. I thought they all did great jobs, but
like, I didn't really go into it thinking of it being a comedy. I just kind of watched it as
I did, and I think that's why. I think that's what's hurting it is that I didn't know it was a true story. I thought it was more comedy. Yeah, and then I'm in it. I'm just like
they tried to make it funny, but now that you know it's true, like they had to keep it as true as they wanted.
Right, and it's not really a funny story. It's just like it should be like he should be lauded for doing that shit. We should have got like in depth, like how he fucking did this and kept it, along that realm. Just my personal opinion on it.
I agree. So my first take was the preview. I don't think gave anything. Like, it was a totally different movie than what I thought it was going to be based on the preview. And I don't think, for me, there was a couple parts that you had the comedic relief, but I didn't see any comedy in this movie really much whatsoever. And it's called a comedy drama on Google. It's on Paramount as a comedy. I don't agree with that title at all either.
Right.
I didn't feel like they really forced a ton of comedy. I was confused as to why it even had the title of comedy, because
that's where I'm coming from. Is like,
yeah.
But just him running around the toy store, like we're getting employee of the month vibes from all this shit.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I don't need the. I kind of felt like it was a forced connection on how they met. I don't think that's actually how it happened with Leah.
Yeah, so I read an article after watching it because I wasn't familiar with this story at all. I knew it was based on a true story. I knew it was a true story. I was shocked that this could happen as well. So I read a full article afterwards, and most of the people, the director, whoever, I think it was the director, spent hundreds of hours on the phone with Jeff throughout this process learning. He's like, I kept getting a feel because he's a pretty prolific liar or a pathological liar. So he's like, I went to find as many people as I possibly could that were involved in this at all, and he's like, it was all true. Like all the people were very accurate about things he said. Really good guy. Nobody ever felt threatened by him. Nobody really had anything bad to say about him. The only thing they said that was different, the two things that were different about the movie, that what the story was, is that she didn't work there. So I don't know how they met, but she was not an employee there.
They met at the church. I think that was their first interaction.
Yeah, the church is where they met. But she did not work there, and he actually, his nest or his like hideout was in Circuit City next door.
Yep.
Right.
So they just put it all in Toys R Us, but there was a next door like abandoned Circuit City that he was actually hiding out in.
Makes it a lot easier to do.
Like
it,
we just like I just talked about with Housemaid, it's like the theatrical effect that you got to have. Like it was a lot more interesting that he was in the Toys R Us
for sure. If you had the Circuit City, it wouldn't have been as cool.
You have to change the entire genre of the movie to make that work. I feel
it makes a ton more sense that he was next door during business hours than being inside of the Toys R Us day over day while people are shopping and working and all that stuff. So those are the only two differences. For the most part, they said like everything was like he was on the run he was out of prison for a year.
Yeah.
This was a little over a year.
8 months, I think.
Yeah, dude, it's like that is a long time to be out of prison as a guy who, like you said, escaping prison itself is not that is not easy to do.
Well, dude, the first truck scene, I'm just like, that would never fucking happen. And then
here's a question.
That's exactly how it fucking
happened. Here's a question.
The truck driver was the truck driver. That guy was like,
I thought he looked familiar.
They asked him questions like the director talked about in the article I read, like asking him questions about it, and they're like, who do you want to play you? And he's like, I mean, I'll do it. It's like that was the guy that drove the truck to get him out.
I got time. Fuck.
Smart for him to get in the movie.
Yeah, get some money. My question is, how long does an average person last? I mean, you're cooked.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that is so
getting away.
More interesting to me than trying to make like a light of the whole thing. Like,
there's probably a percent of a percent that could figure out how to get into that truck and like sneak their way into the truck. Okay, boom, there's step one, right? Now you got to find your way from that truck to not get caught. Granted, he got lucky with the trucker taking a piss, but he probably could have got, everybody's out of the truck and they moved out and then drop and then run out, right? Then to make your way to a Toys R Us after being spotted by a couple cops, you already look suspicious. And then to get to the Toys R Us, find your way to the ceiling. Like, if that's exactly how that route went, which I wouldn't imagine why they wouldn't do it the exact same way he did it.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Well, I think that the big things that stuck out to me was, and I've watched Prison Break, which I don't know if you guys have all watched that show. It's a really good show. It's exactly what it sounds like, breaking out of prison. Yeah. So I've seen that. But when I think of, and I've not done a ton of research on this, but the cliches around people breaking out of jail, breaking out of prison, don't go see your family. It's the first place I always assume you go, which he did, but he did not interact.
Right.
So he kind of held himself back, but he was committing number one of being a prison escapee, immediately going back to your family. Very easy way to get caught. And then the other one I think about is running away. Like they're going to block off. They're going to see airports. They're going to, do all this stuff. I think the fact that he stayed local also helped him. And the most intriguing part, which I think is pretty spot on, was his take on like yesterday's news is nobody fucking cares. Yep. So every day he was out that they couldn't find him.
Yeah, everybody's like, whatever. They forgot what he looked like.
They don't care anymore. Like the average human, like cops would know, probably, or FBI, whatever. Like if he walked into a Walmart and I was shopping and I saw him after 2 months, no chance I'm reporting. Like I wouldn't have no
Definitely
idea.
Depends on your build though. Like
yeah.
You're more noticeable.
Who else is
no,
checking
and I'm not saying that.
anymore,
I'm just like, there's always psychos out there that do that shit.
But yeah, who
but
else
it's
is
like
checking
your
wanted lists
small
now?
percentage. Like if he's just
Nobody.
I don't think this movie did a great job of keeping us updated on the timeline. I think the only time we really get a feel for it is when he is trying to work with Steve to get the passports to get out. That
Yeah,
you realize he's gone for 6 months. Like you knew
three
time had
months
passed.
from that call to
Yeah.
December. Yeah,
But they didn't do a great job keeping you up to date on the timeline. So it's like how much time passed before he went to the toy drive and to donate the toys to the church, where none of those people had any idea who, because he wasn't wearing a disguise. Like he was just himself.
that's
So it's
baller.
like,
That's baller.
dude, and he goes in. He didn't want to go in. They get him in, and like no one knows him. Like his take, and he said that in that article I read too. Like, how did you get around without? He's like, nobody. Days go by, nobody knows anymore. Nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't dangerous,
Right.
Like,
It's not like he killed somebody.
they said he was dangerous, but because he armed robbery with a gun. But it's like he wasn't.
No,
He
he was the
wasn't like
nicest robber of all time.
Ted Bundy,
Yeah.
Like he's,
Right.
so it is. Yeah, I think the movie itself was good. It's not one of the best movies of 2025. And
Right.
like I liked the movie. Not one of my top movies ever. The story itself, because I am not always a based on a true story guy or a documentary guy.
Mhm.
Very hit or miss. I thought this story was unbelievably interesting, and I was just baffled that it could happen, and it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, the whole time, it's like, obviously, you know, the ending. Like, there's no way he's getting like out of this shit. And so that, not again, going into it, not knowing it's based on a true story, I'm like, where the fuck is this thing going, dude? I was getting pissed off.
And then now that you know the true story, you're probably thinking, what is he thinking? Where is this going? Like, I'm still sitting in this, in reality, Circuit City, but
well,
Toys R
and
Us
then
going,
I
going?
I go deep diving on all of it, like getting, Leah's accounts, what she looks like. I do want to say I love it. I love it when the end credits have the actors in the real life. I love that.
Yeah, getting the real life accounts of it was cool, and like even Lee, I think her name was
Lee.
In the
I
movie,
think it's
they said Lay. Like after the movie, they said Leia or something. She's like
Ashalia.
Awesome, like one of the coolest years. Like it was a blast hanging out with that guy. Like nobody had anything bad to say about him. Like,
well, did they not confiscate all the shit he stole? Like, you know what I mean?
I would imagine they tried to track everything down, but you still, I don't know. Who knows?
That was a metric shit ton.
I think it would be up to him to admit everything, and there's probably a plea deal where he just goes, "I'll take the years."
And they're upgraded security systems. It's just like people just can't do that anymore, man. It's crazy.
No.
Like that was 20 years ago. All that went down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that.
20 plus.
I thought the way they started the movie was good. Like,
oh yeah,
he's it's a birthday party for his daughter. He gets this old Rector set. She's not happy. Kids are like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'd be stoked.
And then like his buddy talking to him about your superpower is just observation and understanding what's going on. And then you get the Roofman kind of news series popping off, and then it fast forwards to the next birthday. He's got the bike. He's got a new house. The TV. Steve knew, like, he's turning the TV up. Like, dude, you are fucking up right now. And then I don't know, and I didn't look into how. I think it was that one McDonald's robbery they showed at the beginning when he gave the coat. One of those girls was able to point them in the right direction. Yeah. Like he ran that way. She saw him escaping. And that's how they got him. But I think it was cool. It's like you show the birthday of him being down on his luck. You get the Roofman quick series, and then you get to the new house a year later, his birthday or daughter's birthday again, gets the presents, and then he, takes off, gets caught. I thought that was a really well done, quick, like very quick backstory, but they did show you like how much his life changed that fast. To then, get arrested, go to prison, and from
$100,000 estimated that he stole. That's it.
Really?
For 40 stores.
I mean, that's a lot.
It's still a lot of money, but the amount of stores you'd think it'd be more than that.
Well, and the
Maybe.
things he had, like, you know, a new house, all new shit, buying this stuff, like, you think he would have had more money. And they said he got a couple Burger Kings, a couple other places too, but mostly McDonald's.
Yeah, there's
It's
a Blockbuster in there.
about $2,500 a piece, I guess. That's not.
That's about right.
Yeah, that's not that many times for just risking for $2,500 more dollars. Like
45
Dude,
years.
I mean,
that's like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Like you rob a Grand Theft Auto convenience store for like a couple $100.
Yeah. Yeah, he got
Yeah,
45 years for that. Like $100,000 for 45 years in prison is like,
armed robbery and everything.
They could have sent him for life with everything else.
They didn't either.
It's
That's
crazy.
what's crazy to me.
He's gonna possibly be out in 10 years, you guys.
Yeah, well, he escaped prison, got put back, and
Tried
still only
to
had
escape
40
2
years.
more times.
Yeah, and still only had like 40 years.
they said he did 9 years in solitary. He's done 9 years in solitary. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw that on the article I was reading, like 9 of
Wow.
his years.
He tried
Or
to
maybe-
escape that many times.
I could have made that up, but I feel like that specific number, something came to me that showed me that. But I think he did like 9 years in solitary during his, like, since his prison time has picked back up. I think he's done like 9 years in solitary, which is unreal. But yeah, he tried to escape in 2007 and 2019 or something. 2000.
04 to 05. And then it
There's
was
another
the time.
one.
And then he tried to escape in 2007, and I think
10 years later. or
Like
something.
every 8 or 9 years.
19.
Yeah, I think it was
something like
19.
I think it was 17.
But yeah, I was 9 years in solitary.
But yeah.
Brandon.
Point stands, this
What I read.
motherfucker is insane.
Yeah.
9 years in solitary is a long time.
See, he served 4 years before he even escaped too. Like I wish they put, to your point, I wish they put dates in there so you know
Yeah,
you
the
know how
timelines
long
are-
this. It's very quick. It's like he did it in like 6 months.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, and I had that written down too. Like, he escapes in the bottom of the truck, went to see his daughter. There's a cop there. The rookie move of every movie or TV show I've seen, like going to see your family, is not. You can't do that. That is one of the no-nos of things I've seen. How about the just turning off the recording of the cameras in Toys R Us too, and they have no idea? Like, I don't know what he did in the military. I can't remember what they said, but like, he was a very, very intelligent individual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Situational awareness was.
as a
way
store
up there.
employee, why would you even check? You know,
Yeah.
You wouldn't, yeah. You
it
just-
was on
well,
last time I looked at it.
As long as
The-
the cameras are on, that's
The
all
thing
you do.
that confuses me is like, and I saw too, the Peter Dinklage character like wasn't really like, all the store people were all nice, and I'm sure
Yeah.
the manager was just too nice, and the noticing of the thousands of dollars of video games and other things being gone, and you don't check the cameras to see who's been stealing it.
Right.
like-
Oh, it just evaporated.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Can't tell
M&M's is
anybody.
one thing. Like, he knew the M&M's and stuff, but like, yeah, when you get to the bigger money items, that's when it's like, okay, you got to check the cameras. And,
Yeah.
And again, this all happened. Again, we don't know how much. I didn't look at how much dollar amount wise he stole from there, but it said he lived off of candy and baby food. So he was stealing for 8 months from the store. And to not ever notice your cameras are off, like,
And to go out during the day and just shop,
Live life.
live life, and then go back, and you got to stay in the Toys R
the
Us.
Spider-Man bed in the middle of the store
Yeah.
behind the bike wall.
It's such a good spot too.
Because it wasn't Circuit City right away. Like, he ended up
Yeah.
moving over to the Circuit City eventually.
Yeah,
And the only reason they got an ID on him was that there was a fingerprint on one of the DVDs in his room at Circuit City.
really.
That's what I read. I don't know how true that is, but
you got to imagine they knew it was him.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, yeah, but you need proof in the eyes
Right.
of the law, Trev.
true.
But there's definitely the detective, like, dude, this is this motherfucker. Like, I am telling you. No, you gotta wait. I'm telling you, it's this guy.
Yeah.
Wheelies, fuck.
Oh,
Miss Wheelies. That was a cool
Heelys?
callback. Huh?
Heelys?
you call them
Yeah,
wheelies.
yeah,
You
wheelies
call
is
them-
like
well,
yeah,
Heelys that wheelies.
Wheelies is the on a dirt bike 4-wheeler wheelie. Yeah, Healy, that shoe. I've talked for probably 10 years now. Wanting to get another pair. I don't know where I'd ever use them though.
No.
The best place to use them is like in a mall or at a Target. You know, like the flat
Grocery
store.
store.
Home
can't
Depot,
buy-
But
Lowe's,
then you're
those
also
big
that
fuckers.
guy.
Yeah,
Then you're that guy though.
Probably the best shoe
You know?
invention ever.
so cool. I love
Like-
that they brought those into this movie because I had started to forget. And I think you sometimes can still see those at like Journeys. I don't know if they still are in.
I see kids with them still.
Dude, they're
Okay.
Every now
expensive
and
as
then,
fuck.
Really?
They're like over
probably just don't
$100, I
They
think.
probably just don't make as many anymore.
I love those shoes. So the fact that they were in this movie, I was like, oh yeah.
Well,
those-
04
I kinda
too.
wanna
Like
get my
that,
niece some of those.
we were 8 and 9 years old in that range back then. Like
yeah,
those
like
toys from Toys R Us.
schools
like
are
those
starting to
video games,
ban
so-
them for whatever reason. Like we could be doing a lot worse things than healing down the hallway. Sorry.
Okay, here's the question: What
till
store?
till you fuck up and crack your head on the concrete.
Yeah.
You know?
What store do you
That's
think?
a safety issue?
What store do you think you could do it in today? If like kind of security camera and all that stuff was kind of wayside. What store do you think
Costco.
you could do that in?
To hide out?
Yeah,
Costco would be the best.
I don't.
I think like
I don't-
Lowe's or Home Depot with like the warehouses and stuff would be.
Yeah, but it's all kind of open concept. What are you going to hide on the
and
shelving?
and people are way too active.
Yeah,
You
Okay,
know?
that's the route we're at. Okay.
I don't think any stores are big enough anymore that aren't active, that aren't like somewhat busy.
I mean, you could do like a Bass Pro Shop.
Bass Pros are usually pretty big.
Bass Pro, I feel like you could
A lot of
like
tents.
you could disguise yourself every day as somebody else with a different hat, you know, like
Yeah.
a
different
lot of
jacket.
clothing. You know, it's like there's a lot of. I know that's most stores are just open like that now, but
look at a Shields, and I'll have a Bass Pro Shops near me
I feel like
Should
you'd
I try
have
it?
to like.
just
you'd
for
have
fun.
to, like,
Mall
Yeah.
of America.
I feel like now
MOA, yeah.
you'd have to like hide in plain sight every day as opposed to like just camped out somewhere and like
Yeah.
get there towards the back end of the business hours, but like during the day just kind of put the new outfit on and walk around like.
Yeah, because I mean, how many stores now have like big built up stuff like that? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like Cabela's or Bass Pro or even Shields, like you could
I
find the area
probably
where they
check
have
those
tents.
tents, though.
Yeah.
That's probably part of the closing procedure.
For sure. But I'm saying like without top of the line security right now.
It'd have to be like a warehouse, like not an actual like a Goodwill warehouse where it's like it's not one of the stores but one of their warehouses that they have. Yeah, you wouldn't have access to like food in there like he did, but it would have to be like one of the warehouses that's not as active or shoppers are not going in.
Costco, you'd be able to survive like a king.
Yeah, I was
just
you
weird
know
Hide or
it's,
sleep.
it's weird. I'm bringing this up again, but an employee of the month where they have their own little hideaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, I bet you could do that at Costco if you would have to get lucky, but
What about like IKEA?
yeah, IKEA would be really good.
IKEA would be one that would probably work out.
But again, I mean, yeah, no, IKEA would probably be the best.
I think IKEA's good. We also live by a pretty big one. It's like
Yeah, we live by the big one, so that's why
Yeah.
I'm thinking that is
IKEA would work.
between the warehouse and all the setup they do and everything. Like you could easily carve a body-sized nook into something, and no one would fucking notice that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, I feel like it's getting out of prison alone again is like
That's the miracle.
you
You
don't
know.
hear that happening very
Everything else is easier than that.
often. Yeah, getting physically
Yeah.
getting out of there is the hardest part.
And those stories don't happen very often anymore, just because of how
No.
upgraded everything is.
Well, a couple of years ago, was it in Pennsylvania or whatever? Those like 7 dudes escaped prison and everybody was hunting them down.
And then if
That
you
was
do
wild.
escape, you don't make it very far.
No.
No. Yeah, this whole thing is just mind-boggling that it was even.
Different times, different times.
It really wasn't.
All they
that
had was
long ago.
flip phones.
Pretty long ago, man.
You know what? And to be honest,
2000.
Yeah, but the whole tech boom, like
Hey,
those 20 years of
guy
just
survives
exponentially
8 months.
gone.
Guy survives 8 months. He should be able to be free.
Ah,
Yeah,
You know,
he's going to church. I mean, come on.
come on now.
he's part of the community now. Again,
Yeah,
What was it, John Zorin?
Yep.
John Zorn.
Yeah.
Well, his real alias was Zorn, Zorn, but in the movie is Zorin. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
that was weird. I was reading. I thought I didn't recall hearing Zorn at all.
Yeah.
But that's what it was.
Him. I like that they gave the good guy things throughout the movie too. Like
Mm-hmm. He's a
He's
genuinely
watching the
good
cameras.
dude.
watching the cameras, thought Mitch was a prick, not giving the lead the time off, change your schedule. When Mitch approaches Otis about the M&Ms missing, he's giving him the boops on the stomach. Pretty funny. But then he goes back and puts a lot of the M&Ms back to try to get Mitch off that guy's back. Like they did
Right.
a lot of small things to just showcase he was actually a pretty good guy.
Right. Even if it wasn't something that.
And see, that's
happened,
where
it
I'm
was a
coming
good
from.
piece, yeah.
Like, did he actually do any of that shit? No.
No, I doubt it. But
Like, why are we painting him as this like good,
Everybody that talked
yeah,
about
that,
No, I
think he
know
was
that. I know
decent.
that. I know that. But he still stole a shit ton of fucking money and robbed people. I know that
Yeah.
he didn't kill anybody, but
Here's something for you guys.
a lot out of necessity. Wrong way to do it, but
He did it twice. That's the last two years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think Parrish is kind of maybe a New Orleans thing.
dollar store dumpster got caught the first time.
He was
Inmates flooded
quickly apprehended, yeah.
Yeah.
Inmates flooded their dorm-style confinement, which resulted in a door being propped open to allow for airflow to assist in drying. Inmates Trayvon Johnson and Trayvon Wallace, crazy the same names, then used the opportunity to slip out of the dorm and into the yard where Wallace assisted Johnson over the fence. Wallace was charged with simple escape. Johnson was quickly recaptured along with associate Damian Booth, who was then charged in accessory after the fact. Like,
yeah, we got to go back to those names because those are not the same name. That is Trayvon and Trevin.
oh no, they dude, they say it the same way,
It's spelled the same with
no.
an apostrophe.
It's
yeah.
not spelled the same. It's
But
spelled
they say the
way.
same.
Nah.
yes.
don't think
No black guy's going by Trevin.
How do you know he's
Trevin
black?
Giles, UFC.
They say he was black.
Is it spelled the same?
This guy, Philip Marshall, 6 times over the years.
Wow.
Where's his story?
These are like jails, though. It's not like
Yeah.
penitentiary.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know where he is.
I think Orleans Parish is not like it's a prison.
They were all. I mean,
Which was-
the first time he escaped had to be low security.
10 other inmates escaped from the Orleans Parish.
The way they described it was good too, because it's like you become a good worker in prison. You get involved with the people that are not, like the truck driver's not an inmate. The guards start to like you. Like you don't cause any problems. It's the most opportune time to get out of there. Now, re-escaping is what's crazy. Like they would never, you would never have a moment.
Getting out more than once for anybody is insane.
Because they would never put their guard down anymore.
Right.
It's
like the element
you
of
got
surprise
one.
is gone, especially
Only
for
once.
you. Yeah.
Shame on you, fool me 3 times.
Can't fool me again.
Can't be fooled. But yeah, I think that the takeaway is just this: the story itself. Again, the movie was good, enjoyable. I think Geese obviously would have been different for you if you knew the whole time it was a true story.
Yeah, definitely.
But just the story itself was interesting enough to make this movie good. And Channing Tatum rocks.
Yeah, can we get a shout out to Tatum there and Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah.
Like, she's a great actress.
Was
Yeah,
she
he did
Mary
get a
Jane in
nomination.
Spider-Man, our
Yes.
Spider-Mans. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I
Mhm.
thought.
Tobey Maguire
Um,
Spider-Man, that was her. And the Bring It On movie.
Another point from the article I had was when they chose Channing Tatum, the director was like he's like 240, Like he's a big fit guy.
He's a big fucker.
And they're like, this is, the casting might be off because he's, Jeff was not that big of a guy.
Big,
yeah. They said Channing came back like 4 or 5 months later to shoot. He lost 65 pounds for the movie. That is a lot of weight to drop.
Dude, that's some Christian Bale shit.
He got into it. They were worried about him a little bit because he came back and he literally lost 65 pounds and like.
You could tell his face is a little shrunk.
No, and I like it because then you can see all the whatever he does there, clenches his jaw.
Yeah. I thought the whole time watching this that Lindsay, Lee's older daughter, was going to be the one that got his ass.
Yeah.
Like she was never in on him
Skeptical.
until the driving scene to teach her how to drive when he's just ripping the car. That used car guy was just freaking out. I thought.
There's your comedy of the scene or the movie.
The funniest part of the movie was that scene when he's like ripping the car and then peels it out to turn around and get her in the seat, and that guy's just like, "Motherfucker!"
Jin Yang.
He's repeatedly telling him, "Calm down, man. Like, relax."
Yeah, he's like,
I got this.
I'm gonna buy this car in cash.
I love that actor.
She's driving.
Yeah.
You're gonna shut the fuck up and let us drive this car.
And what's crazy about that happened.
Yeah, dude. We got to get a beater though. What's a beater?
I couldn't, dude. Yeah, I had a beater.
I had a lot of thoughts about how he would get caught. I think during this movie, I don't know if anything jumps out to you guys, but her. And then I thought when they bought the car and they took the picture together, I thought that picture was going to end up getting somewhere that was going to get him caught.
Yep.
I don't know what other parts you guys thought were going to be kind of the nail in the coffin for him, but
not necessarily nail in the coffin, but when they did the scene where she at church and they stare at each other in the eyes, and then she sees him robbing Toys R Us. I was like, oh, okay. And then saying
that probably did feed into it.
And then she says to the cops that like she didn't see it. I thought she was going to get involved in some way.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Dude, and he was. Can we talk about the fact that he was good to go? She had him at that point.
Oh yeah,
he changed her schedule to be at 10:30 as opposed to early because he was going to rob him that day.
Yeah,
and then she shows up, and he knew when they locked eyes. He knew she knew.
Yep,
right.
Like he knew he was fucked. So he takes off. He gets all the shit he needs, and then he does commit the cardinal sin and goes back to say goodbye. And he gets popped, but like
he had to have known he was getting popped there. Like he wanted to get caught. He didn't want to have to give up his life. Like they kind of lead you into that saying like jail is better than the alternative of going and
going to Venezuela and knowing nobody, not knowing the language. Like you're just starting
and never coming back. You're forever.
Your kids, you never see your kid. Like at least in jail and prison, you can talk to your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You can have visitation hours. Like I think that goes back to like the good guy in him. Like he was an armed robbery, never hurt anybody, but like that is obviously not a good thing to do. But it just it like showcases the guy himself. He chose the wrong path to like a genuinely good person.
You know what's crazy though? I think if he like got into so go back to the first scenes where like he's in that situation where life's just shitty, he can't figure it out, no job or whatever. If that type of lifestyle happened to him right now and he was still that nice of a guy, he'd probably find a job. He'd probably maybe turn into like an influencer or something, but those type of acts like robbing and all that stuff, I feel like he'd be too nice of a guy to go down that route. He was too smart to know that he could go rob those places and get enough money to survive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He would have been a hell of a detective.
Here's something to think about. 2036, if he gets out, TikTok, going on tour, writing a book, all this shit. Like, there's what you...
That's what Belford did.
Yeah, there's what your second chance really is. You just went to prison for that long. Now you can...
They made a movie about you.
Yeah.
Like,
now you can milk the GoFundMe, dude. Like
OJ. Hello, Twitter world.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's gonna pay a GoFundMe. Maybe, I don't know.
You'll get the views.
They got a GoFundMe for Luigi.
Do we know how old is he right now?
46.
I'll look
Huh?
right now.
You just say
46.
46.
46.
He's 54 right now.
I was gonna say he's got to be.
I just threw that out.
So-
there.
10 years, he'll be 64 years old, like, to get parole.
That's
He'll be
young
64.
nowadays.
You got to think. You got to think big picture. Like he will probably get out on parole.
Hey,
Like, he didn't.
who does he kind of look like to you guys? That doesn't really
Well, that
work.
looks like a white fucking screen to me, Trav. I'll be honest with you.
Go to his Chris. See if you can get his the mugshot. That's on Wikipedia.
Is this something we're supposed to immediately kind of get right?
Yeah, it kind of in our worlds. I'd love to.
Kind of looks like
see what
Drew
you guys think.
Brees.
Kinda.
Except the nose.
That looks like RP.
Yep.
Looks like RP. He's
I
got
knew at the
RP.
moment I brought it up, I was like, yep.
Dude.
Shout out RP.
He does kind of have that look. But you
Drew
think
Brees
right?
is
Like,
good one though too.
if everything. I mean, I have no reason to believe anything's not true. He
Right.
will be eligible for parole, and I would imagine he'll get it because he's
Yeah.
probably not causing problems.
Yeah,
Would
he's
have
like the
been a
head librarian
great-
at the jail or at the prison.
Would have been a great fantasy league name for us this year, Brennan.
What? Jeffrey Manchild or Manfield, whatever. Manchester.
Jeffrey Allen Manchester, Josh Allen Manchester. You know, that's
Yeah.
a stupid one, but just those types of
Nice job.
thanks off top.
Yeah.
Like those types of names or like those stories.
Yeah, and based on the preview, I thought this. I love Peter Dinklage.
Oh yeah.
Same.
He was just not that relevant in this movie. Like he had his moments of just being the
Mhm.
dick Toys R Us manager, but like the preview showcased him being involved so much more.
So,
and, like,
yeah. What movie did we watch where the trailer did that exact same thing?
What do you mean? Like,
It would have been one of the starting where we watched a trailer of it and then watched the movie, and they're like completely different movie, like completely different in how they're portrayed. I swear we did a pod at
the only one I know of that comes to mind immediately is 28 Years Later of really getting me
Yeah.
involved.
I think that's what it was.
And they've got me again. Like I said, I'm gonna go see the next one.
Yeah.
But, like,
add that to the
this
gears of
trailer-
grind. Trailers that don't match the movie, man. I hate it.
I see it's a fine line because I like a movie trailer when I don't know what the movie's going to be about. But when it is like it really looks good and then it just stinks, you got to tip the cap to the team for
Right.
putting together the trailer. But I like it when the trailer doesn't really give you anything.
No, the trailer shouldn't give you anything, but it should be on theme with what the movie is.
Yeah.
And especially if, like, let's say to the broader audience, myself in this example, that don't realize or apparently pay attention that it's based on a true story, like your trailer should portray that.
Yeah. I thought it was funny when they left that singles dinner or singles lunch, and she's like, 2 questions for you. First, you're gay, right? He's like, what? Like, no. Okay.
No.
You want to go on a date then? Like,
It's
That was
honestly it probably was a safe question to ask after that. You
Yeah.
know, you never met this guy and
looking
it's
at the
just
shoes,
awful.
understanding designer boots
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah.
Fair enough question.
And also, like, saves you the embarrassment if you say it first, you want to go on a date, and he's like, I'm gay.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, shit. Okay. Sorry.
It's a good little setup.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could be
Rubbing
offensive.
it. No,
Obviously.
I mean, if you're not gay, I don't think that's offensive. Like,
It is a laughable, like,
Right.
no, I'm not. Like, if you're a normal
No.
human and you're not gay,
if you're a straight guy, you're.
yeah, you're not going to get mad by that question.
Hey, who's got an
No.
alarm going off?
I do. Sorry,
You.
I thought that was-
son of a
I
bitch.
did.
I was trying to
I
figure
couldn't,
it
I
out.
couldn't hear it. My bad. My beef stew.
Blooper.
The cameras he set up inside Toys R Us. Do we know if that happened? Because I feel like that
Yes,
would've-
baby monitors. Yep.
So he did do that.
I don't think it looked like they showed it, but yeah.
Not as obvious as they looked in the movie.
Yeah, they looked so obvious.
Like, how do they know? Yeah, they just didn't see
He
those.
probably only threw up like, you know, the only important ones like in the office
Yeah.
to get the password, you know. in the aisle to make sure nobody's moving around.
When he sees success with the money signs, he's like, "What a stupid bastard!"
Yeah, and then he's stepping in. He's like, "Yes, success."
Yeah, that was funny. And I guess there was more funny to it than I remember now that we're talking about it. Like,
but it didn't need to be. Like, it didn't need to be funny. Like, the human connection was there, the story was there. I feel like they just added humor into it for shits and giggles.
I think it's just like that whole situation is just kind of naturally funny though too.
Yeah. A human in your toilet glass.
When he's showering
Just
in the bathroom and the song's going on, it's like, wait a minute. I hear somebody else singing. This is not good.
Yeah.
I hope that was as accurate as
I was excited
that scene
for. I was excited because it was a longer, drawn out like intro. I was excited to learn how he got re-interacted with the outside world because he obviously did a pretty good job of not being noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew at some point someone was coming in after hours or something, and like going to the church was a crazy move. Worked out for him, but like that was like, dude, what are you doing? You cannot be going to this church and dropping toys off in the toy drive. But yeah, that scene, and then he just gets in his little hideout, and I'm assuming in real life when that happened, he went to Circuit City after if he got caught in that way or he got seen and they ran to call the cops, like he didn't just jump, he wouldn't be still in the Toys R Us. But the fact in the movie that he was, and like they couldn't find him, and like he's naked jumping up on the bike rack, very funny.
Dude, the full like he like gets stuck there for a second, and I wanted to know if that was intentional or it was just because that's they're filming the scene. He doesn't like get it.
He couldn't get up, and
he gets up eventually, and they just left it. I would love to hear the backstory.
You're probably hoping to see a little dick there.
Yeah, they do show his dick.
Did they? I didn't notice. I actually didn't.
Backside of it, it's like the shadow of it. They do.
Oh, I didn't.
Did you pause?
Not that I was looking. I did see it. Dude, well, it's like
first question, Geese.
If you're gonna show a dude naked, you might as well show all of it. I mean,
God.
Well, okay, but you say that, but if it's Sydney Sweeney on there with her tits out, you're like, hell yeah. But you never apply that to a man. And I'm not saying I want to see that. I'm just saying.
Geese, let's just stop while you're.
No, you don't. Gay track. You don't want to talk about it.
I'll say to that point. I've talked about it a lot. Like, it is always a massive shout out to the actors and actresses who feel comfortable being filmed butt ass naked.
For sure.
Like for Channing Tatum to be literally running around Toys R Us ass naked, that is funny, and he's like a confident human being,
covered in soap.
Just trying to jump into this cubby.
I would eat so much shit on those tiles with soapy feet.
Oh yeah, didn't he fall?
Yeah, he slipped.
I thought he
slipped
slip.
and fell.
He fell. I thought it was that the part where he goes through his clotheslines that he set up.
He's trying to like get the fan down.
He just yeets it into the hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eats himself into the hole.
That exact situation. But he did he pulled the fire alarm to act like he left the escape door or like the fire exit.
Smart.
That was smart. I'm like, because I was thinking there's no way he could just camp out in here while the cops come. But he did bait and switch the door like he left. And they had no idea. Like that was well done. Good shot. Again, I don't know if that is exactly how it played out, but
probably something similar.
Some small detail of like he did showcase that he ran out the door, and he was still sitting in there. And I think I said it earlier, but like staying close to home and like in that situation, cops are coming. You stay in the building, like they are going to assume that you ran. Yeah. It's a smart play.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Disappointed. I was disappointed it was her who turned him in. Like getting to the back end. Like
you knew it would be though, I feel like.
Yeah, I did not foresee it going the way that it did. Like they caught eyes. But I knew whenever he didn't go to the airport to go back, like that was. I mean, I didn't check the time, but I felt like it was probably wrapping up, and I knew that. Was
Yeah, it's
probably
like
it.
10 minutes, I think, is when
Yeah.
that happens.
And
My
it's
mind,
so-
my mind went to it where it's like they're going to track all that shit. It's like just got a ton of toys. It's like and find her connection to him to where she would be forced to do that. You know,
Yeah.
that's where my head went with it. It's like if they know he's here, she's an employee at Toys R Us. She's at least going to be charged as an accomplice if she doesn't.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It you have to turn people in. Like it wasn't like it was his mom or his
No,
wife was
it's like
together. Like it was
yeah.
an innocent.
You've known
person.
this guy for 3 months, bro. Like,
And it wasn't. Yeah, and it wasn't like he was not. His name was fake. Like your kids' protection. Obviously, he was not ever putting them in danger, but you don't know that it's
Right.
not going to happen.
Right.
So she had to, but I didn't think it was going to be her. I thought he was just going to get caught up in something else and ended up getting caught, but I didn't think she was going to be the one that turned him in.
This is a perfect movie. It is a perfect movie for a flight, for like, you know, something where you're just stuck, like a drive or something like that. What a perfect little. It'll keep you entertained if you're, you know, just stuck.
mm-hmm.
Need a
I could see that.
actual documentary, like a little mini series
Yeah.
or something along those lines, where it's an actual
30
interview with him.
30 for 30. The Roofman.
Yeah, I just want to hear like parts of his story.
Yeah.
It's almost like Blindsided, the story of Michael Orr.
Yeah,
But yeah, if he doesn't, I would assume he will get out on parole. It'll be 10 years from now,
Yeah.
but I
We'll still be doing pod by then.
I want to hear what he says. The director said they talked for hundreds of hours, like over 100 hours on the phone. I'm sure the movie told us a lot, but I do want his.
we need those tapes.
Yeah.
I want the documentation of like this is actually like, he needs to watch the movie. Yeah, this is exactly how it happened, or like this. Oh,
Yeah.
this scene. Actually went over to Circuit City and like it was, you know, like theatrical, whatever. But like I want to know how much of it was
Mhm.
pinpoint accurate, because if they talked that much, you still have to add the audience effect in a movie. But like how much of it is right on par, because the way they portray it and the way they talked about it in the articles that or the article I did read,
Mhm.
it seems like it was they upped a little bit of stuff, but for the most part pretty exactly how he told the story. You
He's
know,
gonna get out of prison and be like, I didn't say a fucking word to that guy.
he didn't talk one time. I don't even know who Lee is.
Yeah.
That was not her name. You know, I did not get in a relationship. I did not have sex for a relationship.
I knew that was coming.
8 years solitary, though. He's probably not the same person.
I was thinking the same thing, but 9 years.
9 years.
Another 365 on that. I bet I bet he's probably not anywhere remotely close to the same.
I bet she still is nice, though.
Yeah. You would like to think the way he was portrayed, he does understand, and that's why he didn't turn himself in, but he essentially did. Like he got himself caught.
Yeah.
He knows it was wrong. But overall, movie good, story unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal story.
I'm glad we added it to the wheel. I wanted to watch it. I would have watched
Yeah.
it. I don't think it's a movie you had to see in theaters. I was trying to, but my wife wanted to see it, and trying to time that up never works.
But guess
So
what, Brennan? It's our wheel. You know?
Yeah.
It ended up on the wheel because we decided.
Well, it's like, is it up for an Oscar? No. Is it one of the coolest based on a true story movies I've ever seen for stories that I didn't know existed?
And of the year.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we missed on this one.
No, it was good. If you haven't seen it, know that it's
Watch
based
it.
on a true story.
Yeah.
And if you have eyes, it says
Yes.
This is a true story right at the beginning.
You know what?
We happen to miss that here. For one of us.
Oscar goes to Geese for not reading the first
Oscar
sentence.
goes to Geese for remembering at the end to read the words on the screen.
Yeah.
And it was a true story.
Thank you.
Quick
Thank
Oscar
you.
goes to Louisiana prison system or justice system.
Yeah.
All those recent prison breaks, all in Louisiana.
Love it.
Sun's in the water.
Within like literally
Where?
the first 5 I scrolled, I was like, "That's Louisiana. That's Louisiana. That's Louisiana. That's."
I'm probably an idiot. Where was he at? He was in North Carolina?
Charlotte,
Yes.
I thought it was Charlotte, North or South?
North.
North.
North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, it's North Carolina.
If you're gonna root for the Panthers, you better
It's
know
in
that.
North Carolina.
North
I want
Carolina.
to root for the Bucks, and that's Tampa Bay, and that's Florida. So
Yeah. Tampa is actually what the city's called.
Tampa Bay.
I don't think I think it's Tampa, Florida.
No, it is just Tampa. It's just,
Yeah.
just
I'm happy we added it. I know this was one of our 2+ at the back end after we had the 10. Happy we added it, not winning any awards at the actual Oscars that we know of. But again, I think this was a fun movie, awesome story. I think that knowing, like you just said, knowing that it's a true story, if you haven't watched it, you got to see it to just understand.
Got to
like,
see it to believe it.
how crazy this is, and then doing a little bit of research to find out they didn't sugarcoat a whole lot. But yeah, unbelievable story. 2 of the 2025 movies down, 2 to go. I actually was trying to, you guys all know because I texted yesterday, but trying to figure out what was on the wheel. We got some heat. I think we hit a lot. The only one I don't know anything about is that Phoenician movie that we have on here. Not a clue what that is.
don't know.
There you
Other
go.
than
How we put it? Who put it? How to get on there again?
I did, but Geese vouched for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. But
Oh,
the rest
Phoenician
of them-
Scheme. Okay, yeah.
Phoenician Scheme, yeah. We'll start at the top this time. Trav, what's your prediction here?
Because I think it's going to be a really good pod, and I really want to watch it again. I would like it to be Sinners, but I think it's going to drop on K-pop, which I'm not going to be mad about either.
Okay, I wanted to pick Sinners as well, because as mentioned earlier, I want to watch that again so I can review it, because I think that one and F1 are the top of my head the last year of watching movies, the only 2 movies that I've watched that I would give 5 stars to. Don't know what I'd rate Weapons, so that could be one, but I will go with one I have not seen. Let's roll with Frankenstein.
Okay.
Damn you.
Yeah, I know it's back to back. He took mine.
I'll stick with
sure.
Minecraft.
Minecraft,
Yeah.
I want Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme, Minecraft, Sinners, and Frankenstein. Trav also said K-pop, kind of a cop out, but his pick is Sinners. 2025 episode 3, Critter, spin that shit. What's our time here? We got a spin here.
Yeah, I think I put it like 20
We got
something.
a decent spin here. I don't even know where my movie's at. There it goes.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Nope, it's going past that.
Oh, we're going to win either way.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Wow.
Weapon. Trav's probably ready for that one.
I'm going to watch that sucker again, and I'm going to love every second
I'm
of
excited to watch this again because
Lindsay's about to be thrilled. I'm going to have to go watch it in another room.
have you seen this, Crit?
Yes. Yeah, I was like halfway through it, and Lindsay told me to pack it up and go to another room.
I don't remember this one being like
It was the
unbelievable.
kitchen scene with the gay couple. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember this one being like if Chelsea watched it, I feel like she would be able to watch it for the most part. But yeah, this is a win for us because I do want to rate it. I think this one could compete with the 4 to 5 star range. I think I do know one thing about the movie that I don't like, which would make it not 5 stars. I don't think it will be a 5, but I am excited to rate this one because I watched this in theaters prior to getting the word.
Yeah, I don't think it's a 5 either, but it's solid for sure.
I think this one, and I'll obviously have the facts on the pod, but I'm pretty sure this one has some shortlisted for Oscars. I don't remember what, but I'm pretty sure this one's going to be at least represented on the Oscars award show. It's some. I don't know if it'll win anything, but I think it's at least in the
When does that
conversation.
list come out?
The short list is out. I don't know when the actual nominations come out.
Short list according to the AI overview, which, yeah.
The short list is like
Getting better with time. Best casting.
okay.
Best supporting actress for Amy Madigan.
Oh, so those lists are out now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when the
Yeah.
actual nominations come out because the short list is like 10 to 15 movies, and then it comes down to like 4 or 5 for the award. But I don't know when the actual nominations are live.
They actually have to watch the movies this year too. So I think the wins that we're gonna see are gonna be legit.
What changed in order for them
Wait,
to have
what?
to do that, and how in the world has it not been that way since?
Yeah.
Great question, Trav.
That's
Great
crazy.
question. It
They
was
didn't
not.
have to watch the movie.
Nope. It is not a requirement they have to
I
watch
think
the movie.
episode four. Let's save some time either in the beginning or at the end. Let's dive into like the history of the Oscars a little bit so we understand it.
I'm down.
That's crazy. Well, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was the stripper movie we watched?
Honora.
Honora. Yeah.
I
You think
took
those guys watched that movie?
Right.
No.
I took a shot last week on predictions. Feel free to take a prediction if you'd like to on any award that you think you know or are going to put your foot down on. I want to say last week I said JP's character, I think Damson Idris I would want him to win Best Supporting Actor. I don't know why this came to my mind, but I think it's because Sinners was so close to getting picked. Michael B. Jordan better be in the conversation or win Best Lead Actor in a movie.
He could almost win Best Lead and Best Supporting.
I was saying that too.
The nominations are coming out like the week after our final episode of this series releases.
So we can talk about it when they get released. But yeah, my 2 predictions thus far would be Damson Idris, supporting actor, Michael B. Jordan, lead actor. I'll have to brainstorm a little bit on actress, but I think Weapons. I think
This is a good list. Last year's list is not as good. It's good.
Yeah.
Like I would not put Brutalist in the realm of these movies as much as it's like that long drama, and that's what some of these movie lovers that do these awards love, but not even the same ballpark.
I think he
Probably didn't watch it.
I can't remember his
3
name.
hours.
I think he
Yeah, 3
won
hours.
Best Actor. So Brody, what's his name? Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Um,
Great actor.
but that movie was up for a lot of the awards. But the actor,
I mean,
I don't.
he
with
did
that.
a really good job acting. It's just the movie itself was just like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, I didn't care for it. Yeah, but Weapons, I am excited to watch this again. That's the whole point of getting some of these back on the wheel. Trav, you haven't even gotten a chance to talk to us about it yet. So
No,
I'm
this is
excited for
perfect.
Your take.
I will
Yeah.
watch it again.
Yep. What's it on?
Netflix, right?
Netflix.
No.
HBO?
What's on
Prime.
Netflix? Sinners?
No.
Oh no,
Yeah,
sorry.
HBO, basically.
I was thinking
Weapons.
Sinners. No,
Oh, HBO.
that's on HBO.
Weapons Max. Yep.
Weapons, our next movie in
Which
the
is
Butter-
technically
3.6.
Netflix now. So
3.6 on Letterbox. Brendan, did you already say that?
Yep, I think I said that last week. But 3.6 is solid. So, yeah, Weapons 2025 horror mystery, Julia Garner. We've talked about it a handful of times, like some of these other movies on the podcast in the past, but finally get a chance to talk about the entirety of the movie together. Spoiler alerts, this whole series, you got to watch these movies. We're going to post what we're watching. Make sure you watch before you listen if you don't want it to be ruined for you. but excited about this one. I think that this is one that we talked about a lot before it came out. We've all now seen it. We will all watch it again, but actually get a chance to jump in and talk to each other about it. The way that we do things here on Extra Butter will be a good one to listen to. So Weapons is going to be episode 3 of the Best of 2025 series. Roofman, episode 2, guys. Unbelievable story. Good movie, like we said, but an unbelievable story. You got to see it to believe it, as our boy Alex said earlier, but it is true. Very unbelievable, true story that did happen. And for all we know as of right now, for anything we've looked up, very accurate depiction of what the true events were. So Roofman in the books talked a little bit about Housemaid for all the girls out there that read books. Not myself, not a girl, not a book reader. Great movie. Sydney Sweeney, Seafred, Brandon Skellner. Awesome performance, guys. Go out and see Housemaid or Anaconda or any of these movies that are currently in theaters. Marty Supreme is on our wheel. Get your butt in a seat or sit down this upcoming week, pop on some HBO Max and put on Weapons. Watch the movie with us. We'll come bring it to you next week. But we love you. We care about you guys. Get your freaking popcorn out. Get the bucket. I got cheddar this time, so I didn't get a little bit of that extra stuff on there. But when you get the regular, guys, don't forget your extra butter. We'll catch you on the next one.
Extra, extra butter on the corn for me. Extra, extra butter. I hope they don't charge a fee. But it won't matter anyway. I got a good movie to play. I'm gonna ask my friends to stay extra butter for me.